Good morning. Another highly produced and skillfully created cell phone video from Binder Boneyard. Doing a quick video requested from a friend looking for some information on points, basic point operation and install. So this is going to be fast. I'm probably going to miss some stuff. It's going to be dirty, and you might not get everything you need to know, but here we go. So this is curved point Holley. You can tell by the curved nature of the points. This is the point set. Those two little spots right there, you see the gap? That is the points themselves. This guy right here, condenser. It takes, it's still hard for me to wrap my brain around how it works, but this wire here would go to the negative side of the coil. Negative, remember that, negative side. Comes through here. This condenser absorbs the electricity from what's coming out of the coil, and then when the points close, the power goes to the condenser. When the points open, the condenser unloads its stored energy back out, and it's what creates the spark. That's the best way I can explain it. It's still probably wrong, and someone will tell me I'm wrong. But anyways, these nubs on the distributor, they ride on this little guy rides on those nubs, and in that process it opens and closes these points. So the important thing is the point gap be accurate. And that's why there's this little slot right there that you can loosen that screw up and then move the base of the points in or out to set that gap. You can turn the engine over sometimes if your compression is low enough just by turning the fan. If you have access to a 15/16 socket, you can turn it on the crank carefully, or you just bump the key until you get the distributor to stop on that high point. Sometimes it takes a little doing. So once you have screwed the condenser in, make sure this little ground strap is run like it's supposed to. Get your condenser in. You'll drop your points in. Screw them down there. You'll run this adjuster over until your gap, the old feeler gauge here, it's hard to tell, but 19 thousandths is what new point gap is. 19 thousandths. I also have used the flap of a matchbook because it gets close to that. So anything that gets you close to 19 thousandths. Remember though, if the gap is too close, the condenser doesn't have enough time to build up the energy that it needs to release. If the points are too wide, they won't contact, they won't come together and allow the coil, the condenser, to do what it needs to do. So that gap is pretty critical in there at 19 thousandths. But like I said, I've used the flap of a matchbook and gotten it close. So those are the high points of setting the points in there. Making sure that is run to your negative side of your coil. Make sure your condenser is good and grounded. That ground strap is in there. Yeah, that's really the finer points of it. So there, hopefully that helps you out. If not, well, I'm sorry. I can make a more detailed one, but this one was just quick and dirty. So anyway, till next time, I'm Dan, Binder Boneyard.